Of course, this is the Sexy Cigar Lounge. I am your host at JW King, aka JJ, and I do have the co-CEO, my dog Brent. What up, Brent?
Hey, you can hear me, man?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We back at it. The Six Cigar Lounge podcast. Today, man. If y'all are not tuning in to our clubhouse space that's going 5,000 strong right now, y'all need to because y'all missing out. Today we had a popping room. That I mean, easily was 150, 200 people in it. Shout outs to the GOAT for a great topic today.
Yeah,
We
shout out to the
ran
goat.
that. Yeah, we ran that topic to the ground, man, and it was given, and a lot of gems are being dropped in there. So this is just me reminding people that the clubhouse space is popping. We going stronger than ever. And that's just another reminder to join us over here on the podcast. Sign up as a subscriber, hit the notification so you get all the alerts when we go live because we gonna drop them gems. You talking to two brothers as well, seasoned in the game. We done been through a lot in and out, been to hell and back, and I know a lot of young brothers and sisters can benefit to the things that we talk about every day. So please join us. I think you won't regret it. And that's it, JJ. It's saying the score burn on all social media platforms. Follow Six Cigar Lounge on YouTube and click the notification bell for all our alerts.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, man. Once again, man, shout out to my dog, the goat. Hey, the goat. Forward this podcast on your Facebook, man, because you popping right now, bro. You are popping right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all 5,000 of our members on Clubhouse, bro. It's growing, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just what it is, bro. Um, man, what has been going on, bro? You know,
Man, shit, man. My way. I am a married man now.
you're a married
I'm
man.
fresh back from my wedding in which I eloped. Man, just feeling good about that. Everything's going good this way, man. I ain't got no complaints, man, whatsoever. What about you, man? What's been going on your way?
So,
I
so,
know, I
so,
know you
how,
were kind of sick last week.
yeah, man. You know, I'm glad I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a little under the weather and all that, but I'm back, man. Um, so you been a married man now, man. How does it feel, my brother?
I mean, man, it feels good. We were together for 2 years, engaged for 1 year. So the only thing changes after getting married is pretty much the title. And I mean, if whoever's married, JJ, you've been married before, so I know you get it. And so we're just kind of adjusting to that.
Right,
And I think the biggest thing right now is just having patience, as
patient.
we just having patience with one another, and that's it. I think we'll be okay if we both know when to breathe.
Speaking of that, man,
Right.
that's a that's a very good segue to this topic that
Right.
I want to talk about, man. Since it's just me and you, man, and we're men,
Right.
and you know, this is a building. You know, hopefully everybody will get something out of it. You know, we got a bunch of people jumping on right now, bro. But um, I want to talk about that, man.
Right.
How does patience look, man?
Man, that is one of the hardest things to exercise in a relationship, to demonstrate in a relationship is patience. Because it's hard getting along with people at work every day. You only deal with them 8 hours a day, but then to be with a person all the time, after that, and have to deal with all life issues with them. Patience is kind of something hard to demonstrate. It's especially when you done had your own way of doing things,
Right, right,
and now you got to merge with someone, and you know um accept changes that maybe you wasn't ready for. And it's patience. You It's like patience is one of those things to me that in the moment that you need to exercise it, you don't want to. You know what I mean?
right, right,
You want to say whatever's on your mind, any issue you want to get past it, you know what I mean, and such a urgency. Like when you're dealing with a problem, there's such a urgency to get past it. But sometimes it's not just getting past it. You have to have patience to allow them to process, to allow yourself to process. And that's I found that the hardest thing, at least for me, to be able to exercise is patience. You know what I mean? And I think that's something I just gotta pray for, and something I gotta meditate on, and just know when to exercise that patience. You know
right.
what I mean?
I mean, man, speaking of that, man, if anybody follow me on TikTok, people know that I'm very open about my spiritual journey, my mental journey, my spiritual journey, my I guess self healing, mental health when it comes to just being a man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Just finding yourself again after the world done took so much from you. Uh, you finding the man that you are again, and and I think that every man and every woman should find themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because the world takes so much out of you, bro. And then when you bringing that type of baggage to you know relationships, you know, you got to try to find a balance in that right there, plus having self love and peace in your life for yourself, not just for the person that you're with, but for yourself. You see what I'm saying? And what I have learned was um, practicing meditation, um, practicing, you know, um, fasting, things of that nature, working out, and I'm not saying working out like you're trying to go and, you know what I'm saying, compete for something. I'm saying working out meaning taking time to yourself to heal your heart, to heal your mind, to heal your soul and your body. Because, bro, we all are a broken people, bro, by something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's necessary have to do with relationships, but we're broken by the world, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, the stuff that we see on social media, the music that plays in our ear, the things that we see on TV, those things could affect you mentally. You know what I'm saying? And it could affect your, you know what I'm saying, relationships too.
Right.
You just stated something about patience. Um, you got to find that. You see what I'm saying? You got to find that patience, bro, because it ain't easy to adjust to trying to be patient for somebody. That ain't an easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you want them to practice that same patience that you're trying to give to them. You see what I'm saying? And,
Absolutely.
and you looking for that too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we are a selfish people, bro.
Right.
we want that same type of love and energy that we want to give out, bro.
Yeah.
And these things are a part of growth. They are a part of understanding, and a lot of people don't know how to find those things, bro. So, how do you find patience in your relationship, and how do you find peace in your relationship, bro?
Right. And JJ, you mentioned something, and I just want to highlight it. You mentioned meditation and whatever, and I think a lot of people think that's exclusive to Buddhists. You know what I mean, or yoga or whatever the case may be. But I mean, I'm not a religious expert or nothing like that, but I don't think it's exclusive to those things. I think meditation, like anyone could pick up meditation, and I would strongly advise people, suggest to people to go out there and find out, exactly what meditation is and practice it because I think it can also help you with patience. You know what I mean? It can teach you certain techniques that can teach you patience, and I think that's one of the things I kind of explored, and it has helped me uh, know when to exercise patience. It's like when someone's when everything's good when everything's going fine. You know what I mean? Nobody's fussing about that, but it's like when you have an issue in a relationship, I think something that we forget to do is breathe. And sometimes we forget to breathe. Sometimes we forget to ask ourselves, is this as bad as what it's it feels like right now? And a lot of times you'll realize it's not as bad as we're working ourselves up to believe. It's not bad as it needs to be working up our blood pressure, working up our adrenaline and stuff like that. And I think once we figure out how to control that, like just breathe and relax and listen to the person, allow them to talk, and then you try to rebuttal or say how you feel. I think you find that that makes for a better conversation. And even if you can't work things out, at least you're not causing yourself any type of health condition that can lead to something, bad or whatever the case may
Right,
be.
right.
So, I think it's important to kind of like being able to see outside yourself when you're going through stuff and knowing when to like say, hey, calm down, hey, pause for a minute. Hey, and I don't know, I know it takes time to develop those cues or whatever the case may be. And that's all and JJ, I'm not talking as a person who has mastered these skills. You know what I mean? I'm still working on them every day. And I'm just hoping, I'm just trying to get myself to the point where I could become better aware of not only what I'm trying to convey to my partner, but also what I may sound like, what I may be saying, what I'm like, just how I might be like coming off, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I know when to calm myself down. So every day I'm trying to become more aware of that. And like I say, I'm not a master of it yet at all.
But Brent, this the thing about it. I want to say shout out to Chrissy, Dominique, big homie Mike Phillips. What up? You know what I'm saying? Salute y'all, man. Uh, Salute everybody that's watching on Facebook, on Facebook, YouTube. Make sure that y'all forward this thing off. This is a real deep conversation. I thought it'd be cool for me and my brother Brent. You know what I'm saying? Just to build on that, and hopefully you guys could be able to, you know what I'm saying, build on it too. So make sure that you forward this, share it, whatever the case may be. But anyway, Brent, um, I think I think what you're talking about, bro, is growth, man. You know what I'm saying? I come to the point in my life now where I gotta pick and choose. I gotta choose my battle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Um, I just found out that a person that I went to high school with died, bro, just out of nowhere.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Was at a restaurant and was out of here, bro. You know,
man.
so the older we get, the more we hear about death, and I come to the point in my life where I'm trying to be comfortable with the person that I am, and I'm trying to make that person happy, make that person understand that it's okay for you to take your time. You know, uh, shout out to you for getting married, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there one day. But I know I got a lot of self healing that I need to do. You know what I'm saying for myself in order to be I guess peaceful. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing, bro. Like we got to find this peace, bro.
JJ, speaking of healing, like, what does heal look like? In your, in your mind, what,
Brent,
like, yeah.
Brent, I'm telling you, Brent. In the past few months, bro. In the past, I say the past couple months, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I've been feeling the best that I done felt.
Hmm.
And the reason why is because I have understood that I can't control certain things that happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
But that's one thing that we have to, I guess, learn as human beings that we can't control certain things, bro.
right,
We can control how we see them, how we view them, and how we hear them,
right,
and that's it. You see what I'm saying? And that's I think that's peace, bro. And
right.
then what I started doing was I started doing these TikTok videos, Brett.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
see them. Uh,
Yeah.
and see, people were saying, well, JJ, you getting a following, bro. Bro. I've been doing that for my own healing.
Right. And
You feel what
JJ,
I'm saying?
I think the reason that people are so gravitating to it is because you could feel the art. I always have a hard time saying this word, but you could feel the authenticness. I always have a problem saying that word, but I could tell that you authentic with,
Authentic.
with where you are in your journey. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you could just feel it coming off. And I think that's what people gravitate to, and that's where the scary place it is for a lot of people to go. And I always kind of found like healing is as when you can when you can look at a tragic that had happened in your life and almost thank God that it happened. You know what I mean? Because it brought you to a place, it taught you a lesson that you so severely needed to learn. You know what I mean? And that's to me, if I could say I'm not healed, I'm definitely not healed from everything that happened
Right.
in my life. But
Right.
I feel like when I get, when there's something that's been bothering me for a while or whatever the case may be, or if it was a breakup or something in my childhood, when I could get past it and say, man, I thank God it happened that way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because now it brought me to a point where I can better protect myself. I can better
Right.
discern from things that's out there to hurt me or whatever the case may be. And I would never got that there if that thing didn't happen. You know what I
Hey,
mean? So
hey, 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 Brent. I, I wanted to jump in on that because you made a key point, bro. Um, Things that we can't control that hurt us, we got to turn those pains into uh, strength. You feel what I'm saying? Um, people people go through stuff every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my brother told me one time. He said, "Man, how how are you so special that you don't think that people could, you know what I'm saying, screw you over. You don't think that
Yeah.
you could go through something. What makes you so
Right.
special?
Right. Jesus
And
can go through it, but you
yeah,
can't.
so
Yeah.
I had to think about that. I'm like, man, cause you got people like that go through way tough times than me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Drew. What up, Drew? Uh, uh, so I had to think about that. So now what I do is tell people, hey, understand, I'm on a spiritual journey. Like you may not understand what I'm going through, but I'm going through it. And if you can't understand, then you got to get on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't sit here and tell somebody how to heal.
Right.
And, and bro, and this is for anybody. Healing is not about you don't been through something. Healing is about finding peace within your heart, within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being more spiritual within your life. You know what I'm saying? Finding happiness from within. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I found myself getting angry as hell behind some of the little smallest stuff, bro.
Right.
And people were like, man, you need to calm down before you have a stroke. And people say that jokingly, but at the same time, it's some truth to that.
Right.
So finding myself being this angry black man, um, I had to find peace, bro.
Right.
Bro, people could cuss me out right now, Brent, and bro, I laugh at it, Brent.
Right. Right.
You
And,
know what I'm saying?
and, and JJ, for so long, um for so long I didn't know what courage looked like. You know what I mean? Growing up, I thought courage was a dude who was willing to hit another guy in the face, you know what I mean, and get it pop. I'm like, man, that dude, he macho, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna mess with him. But then as I got older, man, I start to realize, man, like what you're doing right now is the most courageous thing someone could do. Is take that walk like Jesus did through the desert and sort out all his demons, sort out all the things that's contaminating his soul, and just get right with who he is. And that's the most courageous thing that someone can do. And I tell you, man, I admire you for that. I want to support you in that. I understand that this is a thing you have to do for yourself, and I don't think it's something you could do with someone else. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
man, it's a walk you got to make by yourself, and man, I shots out to you for that. And man, dude, I just feel like I couldn't be happier for where you're at right now, and I just want to know you. I support you for it. And I admire your courage, man, in this whole thing, man. Because to me, that's what courage looks like. You
yeah,
know,
bro. And Brent, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Um, it takes a lot of thinking on how to be able to handle pain,
right,
bro. I was getting my hair braided, bro, and that was some of the most excruciating pain I ever had in my life. But I'm gonna tell you about this pain, though, bro. The pain that you live with every day internally, when you wake up in the morning and you just mad and you're upset and you don't know why. You don't know why. You try to find answers in people, but people gonna tell you, when you start listening to broken people, bro, you that makes you even more broken. Sometimes you got the answer right there in your heart and your soul. You
right,
just gotta find that person that
right,
you are. You know, I mean, bro, I had people tell me, well, you know, I feel like you know you don't do this, you don't do that. What, bro? Okay, well, bye. Sometimes you got to cut people off, bro, just to be able to find that peace within yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Brent, I'm gonna be honest with you about something, Brent. I haven't had a drink in damn near 2 months.
Man. Yeah.
Brent,
And JJ, that is no nothing to just glance over, because I mean I'm guilty of it and so many of us guilty of it. That's the things when you could purify yourself of everything you use to cope through life.
hold on, let me clear that up. Let me clear that up because I'm being truthful with myself.
Right.
I haven't drunk like I used to. I don't
Right.
I don't I, I don't drink like that no more. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't. Um,
Right.
I haven't drunk like that in a minute. You know what I mean? So that's that. Let me clear that up.
Yeah.
I do a lot of fasting. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I do a lot of spiritual fasting, mental fasting. Uh, I drink a lot of water. You know, um, you know, me and you talked about the fasting part. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I know that you do fasting too,
Right.
right? So how you deal with that fasting? What's your reason for fasting?
My fasting is for health reasons. It's not really tied to anything spiritual. Basically, I fast for 12 hours a day. As we get older, JJ, I don't know if you went through some of the things I went through, but that acid indigestion at night, a lot of stuff that I was one of those type that I eat drink whenever I wanted to, so now I cut myself off early when it comes to that, so I'm not coughing up stuff at night. I feel much better in the morning from doing that. That's basically what my fasting has been. Now there I probably have one of the milder versions of fasting. There's some extreme version of fasting. I know Drewski and yourself have been doing some of the kind of like some of the more extreme versions of fasting that I've heard, even of 24-hour fasting. You know what I mean? And that's some extreme fasting. And maybe I may just decide to do that one day just to see how I feel. But I tell you what, for my fasting, I feel a whole lot better. I sleep a whole lot better. I have way more energy. My memory retention is much better. It's just a lot of things that's improved my quality of life. With the mild fasting I've been doing, like I said, I'll fast for 12 hours, which is
Man,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. Um, that sometimes that fasting stuff, bro. You taking that hunger and you turning it into a passion. You feel what I'm saying? Um,
Right.
I try to tell everybody that be asking me about this stuff, bro. You know,
Right.
um, uh, shout out to my stepson. He be around me a lot. I try to tell him about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Sean Allen, aka Big D. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pause. But that's my dog. That's my
JJ,
dog.
one thing people got to understand about fasting, I don't care who you are. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care, it don't matter. When
Right.
it comes to hunger changes people's character. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Because what I started doing was reading certain things about people, you know what I'm saying, going on hunger strikes and stuff like that. And they do it to try to channel that energy towards something else for a better cause. Um, that's that's how I that's what I've been doing, bro. Because going through mental stress, mental changes, you know what I'm saying? And people think that they know what you're going through, bro, but they don't.
Yeah.
Bro, this is all mental stuff, bro.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna lose weight. Yeah, you gonna do this and that, but is your mental gonna be clear? Are you
Right.
gonna have bro? Going through those hunger strikes that I go through sometimes, where I go like 24 hours without eating anything, bro. I find the bro. I think so clear.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the hunger I am, the more clear I I see things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And what I think is like, JJ, is you're telling your body, I'm the one in charge. You know what I mean? What
That is.
the pain, the everything else, I'm the one who's in charge. You get what I'm saying? Your stomach's sending those hungry signals to your brain that you're just overriding them. No, I'm not gonna eat right now. I'm gonna drink some.
That
I'm
is.
gonna drink some more. I'm gonna get my body the bare minimum of what it needs. You know what I mean? And almost kind of like telling your body, I'm the one in charge. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Bro, and again, bro, shout out to everybody watching right now. We got a lot of people watching. I appreciate y'all sticking in with us. Share this, man, because me and Brent building right now. I think Drew on. I'm gonna make sure that he's on before I bring him up. But we talking about peace. We talking about mental, physical, emotional peace. Um, these are the things that I think a lot of people should do, and it's not just about the men. You know what I'm saying? It's about women too.
right.
You know,
And
you
JJ,
know,
we're talking about peace in relationships, and that doesn't necessarily have to mean like a boyfriend girlfriend. It could
right.
be every time I call my mama, I leave. I'm off the phone. I'm enraged now. You know what I mean? Every time I talk to my sister or brother, they know just the buttons to push while I'm on the phone with them, or it could be even your friends, your inner
Right,
circle. How you remove all that toxicity out of your life? You know what I mean?
bro,
How
bro, and the worst thing you can do, Brett, is try to make a decision about the people that you really, really love, bro. You
how,
see what I'm
how, how can
saying?
you love someone but not accept what comes with them at the same time? That's something that's kind of hard to do. You know what I mean? How can you love someone but like, man, if I call them, I know they're gonna, I know they're gonna take it there. I know they want to argue. I know they want to, tap into something that I'm having a good day.
I got the answer for it, Brett.
How do you do that?
Brett, I got the answer for it, bro.
Right.
I was just telling somebody today, you know, um, you can't change how people are. You can change how you deal with them. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
how you deal with people that you love is you gotta pray for that. You gotta pray for their peace, bro.
Their
You
piece.
gotta pray.
Hold
You
up,
gotta pray for
JJ.
peace
Hold up,
within them.
JJ. That was so profound. You say that you gotta pray for their peace.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I never heard it that way. You gotta pray for their peace.
Brent, we pray for people every day that
Right.
we don't know what they're going through.
Right.
But if you know what people are going through, you gotta pray for that.
Right.
You gotta pray for that, bro. Um, that's one thing that I done had to understand about my whole journey.
Right.
You know, and I did a TikTok video about this, man. I said, you can't let people live rent free in your head.
Yeah. And JJ, you know the way you say that, JJ, you made it sound so like simple, but that's such a hard thing for people to achieve because there's people
It takes
yeah,
work,
it
Brent.
takes work. It takes work.
Hey, Brent. And this is the thing about it. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to get to that point to where I understood that I had to pray for other people, especially the people that hurt me the most. I had
Man,
to pray for them the most.
man, JJ.
You feel what I'm saying?
JJ, you never know when you're touching someone. Like the mere words of what you're saying is touching someone, and you know it's like you don't even know what's going on in their life. But like what you just said hit me in a spot. You know, like I'm in a boxing match. It was like a kidney shot. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, you gotta pray for other people's peace because this whole time I've been so focused on my peace, you know what I mean, that I'm not understanding that the people who take bringing me the worst, who's bringing out the worst in me, maybe if they
You
had
love
some
them.
peace, we wouldn't even
You
have
love them
those.
to
And
death.
maybe if I prayed for their peace, I would, you know, it would. I mean, man, that's a part of empathy that I just never tapped into, you know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something so weird. Shout out to my dog Chauncey. Shout out to my dog Drew joining us. He's in the dark right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the Phantom, but it's all good. That's our brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this though, Brent. This is one thing that I learned through pain, right? Through pain of people, right? Bro, people are gonna be who they are. This for everybody that's listening. We got a bunch of people watching. People are gonna be who they are. You're gonna be who you are. People gonna be who they are. What you need to do is change how you deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she was saying that she don't understand why this person was super angry about something. And I said, you have to pray for them because that's how you get your peace.
JJ, what you're saying is so powerful. Show you how powerful is what you're saying. If I only pray for my peace, when I get around everyone who I feels like who wants to hurt me, I get in a defense posture. You know what I mean? I get ready to defend myself because I'm only protecting my peace. But as soon as I say that, hey, I'm gonna pray for this other person's peace, when they come around, I'm creating peace for them. I'm working harder. I'm working so
There it
that
is.
they are able to have a peace around them that they wasn't expecting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that is so profound in itself. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. It just hit me in a different way. You know what? Praying for someone else who's causing you pain, how it could, change the way you deal with them now.
There it is, bro. Because so many people are easily to be angered. So many people are easily be angered, and people don't understand that anger hurts you. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your body is going through all types of changes and breakdowns because you're so angry at a person. But if you was to channel that anger into praying for them, I'm not saying grab their hand and pray for them. What I'm saying is mentally, bro, you got to be at peace with knowing that they are going to be who they are, and you got to pray for the peace within them. And you got to remain humble, and you got to remain vigilant in what type of walk you're going on, Brent.
Right.
Ain't your last name Walker?
Absolutely.
You gotta you gotta keep walking
Right.
in your path in order to be a better man.
You know, JJ.
Because guess what, Brent? Everybody sees you being pissed off. They don't see themselves being pissed off.
Right.
So you got to change who you are as a man, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, fellas?
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Drew? What's up, Drew?
Chilling, just got off work. Hey, man,
Great,
great topic, man. I love what y'all saying. I agree 100%. I think your approach with people, like JJ said, man, like even if somebody mad at you for whatever reason, I think the way you interact with them too, because you know, if you mad at me and you yelling at me and I go back and forth with you, then you know what I'm saying, it's almost like a power or a control thing for them, because in their mind they're like, yeah, I got you right where I want you. You know what I'm saying? I got control over you. But if you approach that person in a positive manner, right, you forgive them. And like JJ say, you just pray for them. I think eventually, man, you keep praying for them and you keep acting the way you acting, that God will eventually, you know, change that person's heart and they mindset. And they might even come to you one day and be like, man, you know what, JJ? Bro, I really was feeling a way about you, dude. But you've been so kind and so nice to me, and I really wasn't expecting it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to apologize for my actions. Like, sometimes it just work out like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think people don't even think about those things, man. They be some people so rooted in just hating a person because they did them wrong. They don't want to forgive. But, you know, forgiveness ain't even for that person. Forgiveness really for you, to help you out in your walk. You know what I'm saying? So I think when people start realizing that forgiveness is for you, they'll be more willing to forgive.
I'm gonna say this right quick, Drew. Hold on, we got an echo here. I'm gonna say this right quick, Drew. You said sometimes God put it in people's heart to change, right, bro? And you're right, but I'm gonna say this right here, bro. When you pray for people peace, bro, you don't worry about what God doing with them, because praying for them is for you. Praying for them is for your peace,
right?
Because you know that you don't wish no malice on these people.
And JJ, that's gonna totally change the way you deal with them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's gonna change the way you deal with them. It's like we're speaking life into ourselves, JJ, in how we handle other people. Versus me thinking, man, like I'm gonna just throw up an example. When my brother called, man, I'm gonna let him have it. You know what I mean? Wait, you know, if he say anything out of line, I'm gonna let him have it. You know, so when he called, I'm like, what, man? What's going on? What you talking about? You know, you ain't trying to talk about shit. My attitude toward him is bringing the worst out of him. You get what I'm saying? And he's gonna bring it to me full force, even if he wasn't, you know, yeah.
Energy,
but if I say, you know what, I'm gonna pray for my brother. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna ask for him to have peace or whatever the case may be. So then when my brother called, I'm like, how you doing, brother? You know what I mean? How you feeling? You know, is everything going with you? That might change his whole disposition. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Guess what, Brent? And guess what, Brent? If it don't change who he is, bro, it'll change how you view your anger with him. You see what I'm saying? Because you being peaceful, dog, with these people makes you a better man for your wife and your kids, bro. Not just for your brother, not just for your friends, but for the people that are closest to you. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what, Brent? If you're not at peace within yourself, Brent, it's the time to work on it now. You know, find things that you can channel that energy towards You know what I'm saying? That sometimes, bro, some of the most painfulest things, bro, could bring peace into you,
Right.
bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to get uncomfortable. You feel what I'm saying?
And JJ, I think a lot of times we feel like we're battling all the forces out external to us, all the people, our relatives, our girlfriends, our wives, our husband. A lot of times I think we feel like we're battling all the forces that's external to us, but what we're really battling is the chaos that lives within us. You know what I mean?
And within, bro,
Yeah.
what you dropped the jewel in,
Yeah.
Brent.
I truly think that's what it is, and if we can control the chaos in us, we can control the chaos in them. You know what I mean? Like, and to a certain extent.
Bro, bro, this is so, Brent. I just learned this
Right.
by trial and error within myself. The last thing you want to do is be this angry dude,
Right.
bro. How you gonna make anybody happy? How you gonna be happy within
Right.
yourself? You know what I'm saying? People and bro, people gonna see growth in you, bro. I done had several people, bro, in the past couple weeks, bro, to tell me, man, I see the growth in you, bro. I done had it, bro.
Right.
And guess what? I'm not doing it for nobody else. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, this ain't for nobody. This is for me. And guess what, bro? Sometimes you got to distance yourself from people. You know, uh, this girl told me one time, I just want to be out there on the island by myself. Yes! That is true. You feel like that sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes, bro, depression is a dark
It
place, bro.
is.
Depression is a dark place, bro. But at the same time, Brent, we all could get out of that, bro. And yeah, therapy is a real good thing to
Right.
do. But at the same time, bro, you got to help yourself too. Because guess what? When you leave that therapist, bro, and you go home, you got to deal with everything in your head. You got to cut some stuff. You got to cut shit off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrupting you, bro. Man. We took several, several weeks off from the show, right?
Right.
And I'm just be honest with our loyal followers and our loyal watchers. You know what I'm saying? We took it off because I wasn't mentally here. I wasn't. I had to find that again because me, Brent, Drew, whoever get on the show, we don't want to bring y'all no bullshit. We want to be authentic. That's the word, Brent. We want to be as authentic as we could be when it comes to bringing y'all this information. And that's why I chose this topic for the night. We had a whole nother different topic, bro.
Right.
But at the same time, hey, man, shout out to my dog, Rock, man. What's up, Rocky? Hey, at the same time, man, this is what people need. People are going through things. People are fighting battles, Brent.
Right.
People are fighting battles, Drew, internally within their head every day, bro. How can we help these people get to a point to where the battles they are fighting could turn into some of the most righteous gifts that they could ever have
Right.
possessed within themselves.
And man, JJ, it's so profound, and I hate it took me so long, and we lead, like, for myself, I could say this: I left a trail of piss and fire and a lot of upset people. You know what I mean? And I always thought it was me against this person. It was me against my father. It was me against ex-wife. It was me against all these other people who came into my life, or whatever the case may be. And that's what was causing me all the pain. And I hate to get, now I'm at the point in my life where I understand that it was me against myself. The whole time it was me against myself. You know what I mean? And is I don't even know how to explain it. It's a moment in which you feel like purified, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like you don't know where to go from now, because now you figure out the root of your problems, and it's like, man, now I gotta find a new way of dealing with people around me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want
Yeah, dog.
I don't want this part of my life to be like the last part of it, and it's it,
It don't have
right,
to be Brent. And that's what I was telling somebody yesterday. I'm not I'm not too old to find who I
right,
am. Yeah, who's gonna be there for me is gonna be there
right,
for me. And who's not ain't gonna be there for me. But I have to do this for myself. And if the good Lord takes me home today, I was a much better
right,
person. You know what I'm saying? Um, you say you left a trail of piss and fire, bro. That right there, bro, is what you call growth, because now you recognize who you
right,
are. We look at the bad in a lot of people,
right,
bro, but we never look at ourselves
right,
first. And some things are not our fault, Brent. It's not. But who got time to be pointing fingers? I
right,
don't. You don't. You know what I'm saying? We got a life to
right,
live, right?
right.
How we gonna live that life now?
That's it.
We already know. We already know what does happen. Now we got to figure out what's about to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes what's about to happen is a choice that you have to make. And the choice you got to make may not be the perfect choice, but guess what, Brent? Through prayer, and I'm not saying prayer like people think, people use religion, bro. Prayer doesn't have to be to anybody, bro. Prayer could be to yourself.
Right,
Prayer could be you talking to yourself about how can you be a better person. Motivation, motivating yourself to be a better person. You feel what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, and JJ, you joined the military at a young age, like I did. And in my late 30s, I was saying that, man, I was a young poor boy in Mississippi with a suitcase that didn't zip up all the way, with less than $40 in my pocket, about to jump on a bus going to Missouri. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I would say, man, I wish I never got on that bus. You know what I mean? But now I thank God I did, and every day I'm like trying to understand why I did it. Because it changed my life forever. And it's like I think we all have those moments in life in which that moment changed our life forever. And every day we try to understand more of why we made that choice when we made it. And a lot, we spend a lot of time I think, like, I don't know if anybody's like me, but I spent a lot of time regretting it. But now, I'm trying to understand why I did it. Well, and why, and understand why, to make the connection of how has it brought me here, to where I'm at, and now I got to find out, and I feel like we're all at that point. It's like, what can I do to make the rest of it better, for not only myself, my wife, my kids, my everybody around me, my friends, my family, you know what can I do to make it better?
Yeah. I mean, man, you know what's so crazy, dog? I just got a taste from my stepson, man. Tell me he love me. You know what I'm saying? He must be watching this, man. But at the same time, uh, we gotta understand something, Brent. Sometimes, bro, the things that we go through ain't it, it ain't for us to
Right,
understand, bro. And the only understanding that we should be even be trying to even think about, Brent, is how to grow
right,
from it. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, bro, do you know how much energy it takes, bro, to keep on reminiscing about bad
right.
shit that going on in your
Yeah,
life? You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of energy, dog, and it puts you back in that dark place. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that I try to meditate on and I try to fast on. When I start feeling my spirit is not is getting a little bit wicked, when I start feeling like, I gotta unplug from a lot of shit, bro, that's what I do. And then I go into this whole fast,
right,
bro. I don't eat nothing. I drink water, bro, and I channel that negativity through my hunger. And I say, all right, I'm not really I'm not really mad about something. I'm just hungry. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that hunger takes my mind off of the negativity, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I wish that people, I just want to share this with the people that's watching, because we still got a lot of people watching. I just want to share this with y'all. Depression, bro, is a real thing. And a lot of people look at you, guys like me and you, as being big and strong, bro, and they don't see it. You see what I'm saying? But we know what we going through. And you deal with it the way you gonna deal with
right,
it. Protecting your peace, Brent,
right,
is pretty big, bro. And people that love you, Brent, that love me, that love Drew, that love everybody that's watching, will understand how to be able to deal with you in the moments that you trying to find that peace, bro. A lot of people run.
Yeah.
A lot of people
That's
point fingers. A lot of people add, you know, insult to injury. Those are people that you got to get away from, bro, because they not there to see you heal.
that's a fact.
And also understand, Drew said it, I done said it before. Forgiveness, bro, it ain't for them. Praying for them is not for them. Praying for them is for you. You see what I'm saying? Praying for their peace is for you. Man, if somebody hated my guts, bro, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do in my power at that point is pray for them.
right,
And that don't cost you a damn thing,
right.
Brett. That don't cost you nothing. Brent, I'm peaceful as hell right now, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, I feel like I'm at a point where I feel myself gravitate more and more to God. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's a trick he's playing on us or whatever the case may be, but it seemed like right at the point you think you got everything figured out, he let you know you didn't know nothing at all, and there's another level that you got to figure out to life. And it's I commend you on your spiritual journey, and I admire your courage. And man, I'm here to support in any way possible, even if it's just someone to talk on the phone with, man. And man, it. I don't know, man. I just feel like this is one of those times we're all freaking just looking at the waves and at the beach. You know what I mean? He's just trying to figure this whole thing, life out. You know what I mean? And who knows what's in store for us?
Hey, and you know
Right,
it, bro. You know the beauty about being by yourself sometimes, bro. Especially when you're riding in your car.
right.
See,
The serenity in
you
that.
ever pull up to your house? Yeah, you ever pull up to your house and just sit in the car
Right,
for about 10 minutes and
right,
decompress, bro. If you did that every morning, you wake up, drink you some water, get you a nice little walk in, run in, and just try to find peace within yourself, bro. That that right there, bro, will make you a much better person,
right,
bro. Like 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 the way I talk to people now, bro. And I'm still a work in
right.
progress. Like, hey, Brent, you just said peeling layers, bro. It's so many layers to this,
Right,
bro. It's so many layers to this, but at the same time, as long as you're conscious of what it is that you're doing and how you're doing it and what you're saying and what you're feeling and thinking, bro, you can always fix that.
right,
You feel what I'm
right.
saying? That's hey, bro. What more can be said?
Hey, man, I think we really had a great discussion, man. Um, like I said, man, you dropped something on me tonight that I gotta ponder on. I gotta meditate on, and I appreciate it, man, because sometimes you don't know when you say something that kind of like taps into something someone may be going through or whatever the case may be. But that definitely hit me. I appreciate it, man. I'm grateful for it. So yeah,
Yes, sir. I I mean, bro, you know, I sent you a text
right.
today, and I said, my brother Brent said, man, what I do? And I gave the most
Right,
peaceful answer, man.
right.
What did I say back to you, Brent?
You said, man, hey,
So,
you said I'm
so
just,
everybody can
yeah,
hear how peaceful
yeah. You
I
was
am.
like, man,
What did I say back?
I'm sending some
I'm
love to my
just,
brother, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
saying some love to my brother today. That's
Yeah,
all.
right.
Brad was like, because when I
Hey,
first read it, JJ, I was like, what happened? Then I went back, I was like, oh, he was just saying, what's up, Brent? And Brent was like, what I do?
hey, Drew. I totally understood the response, but at the same time, the peaceful JJ in me was it was a teachable moment for him. And what I want to do is teach him that, hey, bro, why I can't just, you know what I'm saying, text my brother and tell him what's up. How you doing? You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It take
That
people,
means a whole lot to people, bro.
yeah, it take people some time to adapt to, the new version of you. You know what I'm saying? People it take them some time, man. They gotta be like, oh shoot, all right,
Hey, you right, Drew. You right,
this
Drew.
dude different, man.
Hey, Drew, you know what's so crazy about this, Drew? A lot of people probably think that I'm, you know, shutting them out. A lot of people probably think that whatever it is they thinking, bro, that ain't for me to explain, bro.
Exactly.
Just, just see me getting better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been there.
See me getting better. Recognize me getting better. Because I'm gonna recognize you getting better. That's peace right there, Brent. If I could recognize you getting better, that's peace in me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't,
like, let's just be real, bro.
man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Just imagine just imagine if a lot of people had that same thought process, bro. How this world would be different.
Yeah,
Right.
you right. I mean, I've been through a little journey myself, man. I know the end of last year was tough for me for several different reasons, but I was battling depression too, because I felt like I had got to a point where I was
Right.
drinking all the time. And I was just like, one day, man, I just woke up and I was like, yo, I can't do this no more. So I just started going to the gym. That was the first thing I did. I started praying more. I started going to the gym. I was drinking my water all the time. And I think, matter of fact, after I met with Brent them down in Texas, when I came back to DC, I was like, man, I'm going to cut out drinking for a month. I'm going to see how disciplined I can be, right? So I did it 30 days, no drinking. And, and I was posting online. And when I did it, I wasn't worried about what nobody else was saying, but people was hitting me and they was like, yo,
right,
man, it's inspirational, dog. Like, I'm about to do it with you. And I'm like, come on, shoot, let's do it. I wasn't thinking about nobody else, but I was doing it for myself. And so I would check in here. And then I remember one day I posted and I was like, 20 days, I had no alcohol and I wasn't even thinking twice about it. I was just like, dang, 30 days almost over with. So then even after the 30 days, I kept it up. Now I've had a drink or two, but it ain't like before when I was just like,
it ain't the same.
I gotta have one. Like I could go another 30, 60, 90 days without a drink. I'm straight. But the next month was I'm gonna cut out snacks and stuff. I did that for 30 days, and I don't even look at chips and candy and all that stuff the same no more. So
you don't. Hey, Drew, this is my point, Drew. Yeah. It ain't about stopping stuff. Nobody's saying you should stop drinking, you should stop doing this and that. But listen what I'm saying. If you're going through something in your life, find something that's not good for you and channel that towards that.
Right.
I haven't had a damn chicken wing in damn near 2 months, bro. Fast food, bro, I'm telling you, I don't even crave it no more, dog.
Right.
I don't crave chicken wings no more. I don't crave a lot of different things no more, bro. You know why, bro? Because I channel that type of stuff through my pain, through my depression, through my mental breakdowns when it comes to certain different things, bro. And I channel that, and I overcame these things, which made me a much better person. And now it's like, okay, I don't even crave that stuff no more, dog.
And it gets to a point where you don't even think about it, bro.
I always talk about water all the time. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm about to be done. I talk about water so much because I look at water as a spiritual thing, y'all. When you're drinking water, you're drinking purity. You're drinking cleanliness. It ain't nothing in it. That's how you want your body to be. That's how you want your mind to be. You don't want a lot of stuff in your mind that ain't good for you.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Right.
What? Shout out to Christian, man. My little sister Christian. Water is life. Water is life, man.
Yeah.
Think about this, y'all. Think about how important it is for us that we misuse water. And think about how essential water is when we're thirsty. And yeah, we're gonna get a drink, we're gonna do this and that, but water is clear. I look at water as my mind. I know I sound
No,
weird
you
right now,
don't
y'all,
actually. Yeah.
but at the same time, I look at that as clear as clarity, as pure. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? And that water situation, bro, is something serious, bro. And now I crave water because I drink it. So now, if I'm not drinking it, I crave it. I crave water, bro. I never craved water before. When I used to be thirsty, I, I want to go get a goddamn Modelo Black, or or some Kool Aid or some juice or whatever. But now, bro, my body has said, JJ, you've been used to doing this right here. You haven't had it today. I want you to have it. I don't want you to have this because this is not satisfying to you no more. But this is. If you channel certain things like that, bro, your body will tell you exactly what it is that you want, bro.
Yep.
Brent, the same thing with meditation and prayer. If you start doing that, if you start meditating in prayer, bro, your body will crave you to
Right.
do it. If you start praying for people peace, they can be the evilest bastards in the world. But if you pray for them mentally,
Yeah.
your body will tell you to do that for anybody and everybody that seems like they're coming off as your enemy. Not even your enemy, bro. That people that you just love and you want to see do better, bro. Pray for them.
Right.
Your body will automatically tell you to pray for them. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it also will come out in your actions and how you deal with them when you approach them. When it's, you're not looking for war.
Hey, you know what's so crazy, Brent? The dude that I am now, bro, people ain't used to it. So they call me weird at this point.
Yeah. Well, JJ, I think there was a lot of courageous people who walked the earth, and in their moment of cleansing, in their moment of clarity, they were also kind of, was it like out, like they didn't see, Jesus being one of them, he I think you're gonna be misunderstood because I'm not gonna say many people don't get there, but it's definitely an act of courage to take on these type of things within yourself and try to filter them out and become a better person. It's not for the faint at heart.
It's not, bro. It's not, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Like, you, some of the most misunderstood people are the people that are trying to adjust in their life to be better
Right.
people. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody ain't supposed to understand it. But guess what, Brent? You got to keep walking, Brent Walker. You got to keep walking, Brent.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure Drew doing it. You got to keep on. You got to keep on building, and you can't worry about who's not understanding where you at in life. You see what I'm saying? What they should be doing, Brent and Drew, is trying to get themselves together and looking at you as motivation.
Right.
That's what they should be doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, it's been a deep conversation.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Um, we gonna we gonna wrap this thing up because I got to get up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? To go and meditate and work out like I do, and I hope that y'all would do too.
Absolutely.
But Brent, let's get your final thoughts, bro.
Man, pray for the people who are causing you the most pain, man. I'm definitely taking that with me. Because I encounter these people all the time, whether it's in my family or people just on the job or whatever the case may be. But I never looked at that approach to it. And shout out to Tamika Robinson, who's been posting all through the chat. She
Yeah,
really tapped into something that's like one of the limitations of my faith. As I'm working on how God is working through me, I limit how he could work through others, and that's been one of the biggest tasks of my life. I feel like man. Sometimes I think, man, it was so difficult for him to work through me. It's impossible for him to touch someone else. But I mean, why am I putting limitations on God? You know. So,
for
man,
sure.
I thank you for the conversation, you Drewski. I mean, people better not ever say black men don't like. We can't get vulnerable because I think it's in us, and that's what we did here tonight. And man, I love this show. Ready to get, whenever you need me, I'm here. So, shout out to Six Cigar Lounge on YouTube. Follow us for all type of notifications. Hit the notification bell, and also follow us on Clubhouse because that space is open. Goat been coming up with some crazy topics. Been grabbing a lot of people been joining the room. But it's and I tell someone about a Clubhouse space. The topic might be pretty triggering, but if you come in the room, you'll realize that's just to get you in there. So you're gonna hear some gems. You're gonna hear some people who confess certain things, and I mean, man, it's something to hear. That's all I gotta say, JJ. Shout out to you, shout out to Drewski. I'm pretty stoked to be back. Follow Six Cigar Lounge on all social media platforms. I'm saying the score Brent. Back to you, JJ.
Yes, sir. Uh, Shout out to my dog, Rocket Miller, man. Big brother Rocket, man. Shout out to you, man. Just like Brent said, man, we 5,000 strong, bro. We 5,000 strong in the clubhouse, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we do be bringing that heat. Hey, and guess what? Shout out to the GOAT, man, for stepping up, coming up with some topics because I, I'm, I, I get burnt out on a lot of that stuff, man. So shout out to people that's stepping up. Drew, what
What
you
up?
got,
What up?
bro?
Hey, man. I know we probably all have heard this saying, but I thought about it while we were talking about the topic, man. Letting go and letting God. That's a powerful statement, man. Because I think a lot of times we say it and we feel like we gonna let go of stuff and let God handle it, but we don't. We don't let God. We don't let Jesus take that wheel, man. And I think when
Right.
we start applying that to our lives and really letting Him handle the big things, and if we can control ourselves, right, and the things that we can control, and we'll allow God to control other things, I feel like a lot of us will be a more peaceful. We will have more positivity in our lives. And I feel as though, man, if you see that people around you are doing things that you feel as though, man, you can't get down with no more in your life, I feel as though if you love those people, man, and if you just lead by example, bro, I think a lot of people will fall in line behind you. Cause they'll see that you at peace. They'll be like, man, look at JJ, look at Brent, look at Drew, man. That dude looking good, man. He drinking his water, his skin looking good, man. That dude so peaceful when he come around, it's like nothing bothering him. What is it that you're doing? And it's like, bro, I'm meditating, I'm praying. I've come to a place in my mind where it's like, look, man, if somebody wrong with me, I'm gonna forgive that brother, I'm gonna forgive that sister, man, and I'm gonna keep moving on with my life. I'm gonna pray for them. So I think as black men, and even the conversation that was had today, it was like black men are lazy and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, it's not a lot of black men that are like that. It's some that are like that. But as you can see, these black men on this platform right here, each and every day, we giving y'all something positive, giving you things to talk about, to think about, you know what I'm saying, to kind of feed your spirit a little bit, right? So I just say we take that and we keep doing what we doing. JJ be posting his videos, man, and I'll be watching, and it's motivation. It's like, man, I got to start getting up in the morning and hitting the gym, because I know my brother in the gym every morning, you know what I'm saying? That's motivation for me on the days I don't want to. So I just think if you keep doing those things in your life, man, positivity and all of that stuff, man, and protecting your peace, that's not allowing other people to come in and drain you of your peace. Because sometimes when you get at that place where you real peaceful, man, people start trying to drain that from you, and you got to protect that at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure. For sure.
y'all know what it is, man. We back. We're gonna bring y'all more content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that bell for the notification, follow us on all social media platforms at Sex Cigar Lounge. Back to you, JJ.
Hey, man. You said a mouthful, bro. Both of y'all did, man. Hey, man. Everybody that's watching, y'all see what the real is. Y'all see that this is growth. You know what I mean? And I hope personally that somebody heard something that changed the way they thought or the way they think. Because guess what? You listen to three imperfect gentlemen talk about the imperfections in our life and how we try to deal with it and find peace within that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, you know? And I'm not saying that working out and all that stuff is what's going to save you. What I'm saying is find something that could take your mind off of negativity and you put towards bettering yourself as an individual. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it is. And guess what? Everybody ain't gonna be along for that journey, bro, because it ain't for everybody to understand. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't. But at the same time, you got to keep on making yourself better. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jack, Tamika Robinson. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT, Brent, Drew, Rocky, everybody that's watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Be an influence in other people's lives, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on doing what I need to do, and hopefully people will just understand that, hey man, whatever I can do to help you, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And guess what? I ain't perfect at all. Still trying to find that perfect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all boys, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the next show, man. You know what I'm saying? There's one in the history books, Brent. There's one in the history book, Drew. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace out.